Hello everyone and welcome back. This video was pretty unplanned because it was supposed to be a short form video that just ended up being really long. So first I'm going to describe what I'm doing. I've been really thinking about art pieces or wood art pieces a lot, and so I had gone to Joann's earlier and I got a couple of pieces to work on and do. And so right now I'm just testing out how my paint pens work on it, what it feels like to just go like straight onto the wood without anything and see what that does. But I also have been thinking about it because I think I'd like to try and do a shop again. Not a super long time ago, but a little bit ago I had been running through and doing a shop or trying to with my sister. We got a few details in, but it never really came to fruition the way that we wanted it to. And so I think now with me having a little bit more of a handle on school, but also needing some housing and things, I think now is a better time to try and get the shop going and do stuff. So yeah, I think taking what I had learned before and putting it down, putting it to paper, putting it to test is going to really work out real nice for me. And I'm glad for the opportunity, whether or not it stayed or goes. But I'd like to try again. So this is just some art that I'm making. Um yeah, I really didn't plan to be voicing over this video. It's so long and I hadn't meant for it to be. But what I did here is I took like at least 5 colors from each one. I kind of just went into the marker bag and grabbed whatever colors I felt like. So I did all of my blues first, and then all of my blues and all of my greens, and then I ended up doing all of my purples. So all together, they ended up being like 5, 10, 15, yeah, like 15 colors on this one little block. And I gotta say, I am surprised because I didn't think this block was gonna hold a lot. I actually debated. But speaking of the block, since I mentioned it, I also wanted to say that with these, I am going to sell them. So I do plan to make another Threads account, which is where I'm most active at for my social media, honestly. But it will also be, or at least the stills will be posted on my Instagram as well and my YouTube. But yeah, there's gonna be 4 of these little ones, and then I've got 2 big canvases to work on. That'll be at the end. If anyone wants those would be 2 different pieces. But yeah, that's kind of all I really wanted to say. I guess looking at this will help me voice over it a little bit more. But yeah, that's it. So right here is where I am transferring the image that I've chosen to draw from my sketchbook to the wood block. I did it's not necessarily any type of fish. I've just been on like an ocean themed, fish themed kind of kick lately. So that's what we have going on. I've definitely learned a lot about transfer paper and different materials, and that, you should definitely tape it down any chance that you get if you can. And that, and some things don't take the transfer paper, which I learned when I started painting on my book bag. So, yeah, that's been an interesting thing to find out. Um, yeah, so with these blocks, they're pretty good. I like them. My only thing about them is that they're kind of soft. So if like the paint in the paint pen dries up, or like I need to press on it, if I press too hard, which I usually do, if I press too hard on it, then the nib of the pen will leave a hole. So, yeah, other than that, I think I'm actually going to have a lot of fun with these. So, I can't wait to, show you the end and let you see. So right here, I'm adding white for the eyes, some bubbles, some highlights to make it look a little bit more like the fishes underwater. And I don't know, I don't think the white quite took to this one. I think if anything, the next time I do it, I'll use like my Posca pen or something that's a little bit, more opaque. I did try like pressing it to make it a little bit more, but it didn't quite work out. But this is the final reveal and what it looks like. Check out my post for a still picture of it where I added a few more things and added some colors. And yeah.